Imagine relaxing on a luxury yacht in Toronto. Suddenly, a tiny gesture makes the whole fandom hold its breath. Taehyung reaches out and mimics slipping a ring onto Jungkook's finger, right in front of RM and J-Hope. What really happened in this proposal moment? Hello ARMY, welcome back to Tea Diary. Today, we are breaking down one of the most iconic moments from the Toronto trip that still lives in our minds rent-free. Grab your snacks and watch until the very end because there is a tiny hidden detail. It all started during a completely relaxing vacation moment. The ocean breeze, the perfect Toronto sunshine, and the members looking like they were genuinely enjoying their free time. There was no strict schedule, just a group of guys healing and chilling on a beautiful yacht. A relaxed atmosphere like this is usually a golden field for those purely natural, unscripted moments to shine through. And sure enough, right in the middle of that peaceful vibe, eagle-eyed ARMY caught a single, subtle interaction that instantly caused an absolute uproar online. You can see how comfortable they are in their own skin, just laughing and taking in the breathtaking scenery around them. But when you look closely at the seating arrangement, you realize something special is about to unfold. The calm before the storm of excitement is truly palpable, making this random boat trip in Toronto very unforgettable. If you pay close attention to their seating positions, Taehyung and Jungkook are sitting incredibly close to each other as usual. At first, they were just casually chatting and exchanging lighthearted jokes. But suddenly, out of nowhere, Taehyung extends his hand directly toward Jungkook. This was not a standard high five, a fist bump, or just a simple pat on the back. Taehyung reaches for Jungkook's hand with such surprising care and precision. The movement is quite fast, but it is clear enough to be perfectly captured by the camera. BGM, music slows down slightly, heartbeat sound effect plays, but hold on for a second. Why does the specific position of Taehyung's fingers while holding Jungkook's hand look so incredibly, strangely specific and familiar? It is the way his fingers hover and lightly grip the edge of Jungkook's hand that completely shifts the entire mood. This is the absolute peak of the video. Taehyung's hand gesture in that split second creates an incredibly powerful illusion. The way he carefully holds the very tip of Jungkook's finger and performs a slow pushing motion genuinely looks exactly like someone slipping a wedding ring onto their partner's finger. There is absolutely no physical ring visible to the naked eye, but the muscle memory and the sheer smoothness of Taehyung's movement are undeniable. It only took a few short seconds for this particular gesture to be recorded, but the impact it left on the entire fandom was absolutely massive. It is the kind of subtle action that makes you want to rewind the video over and over again just to make sure you are not imagining things. Even without a real ring, the romantic energy radiating from that simple, silent interaction is practically overflowing. What makes this moment feel even more like a scene straight out of a romantic movie is the people surrounding them. Right next to Taekook, we have Namjoon and Hobi, who are seemingly busy in their own little world. Their extremely close proximity makes it seem as though this Hyungline duo is acting as the official witnesses to this mini-yacht proposal. Just try to imagine the scenario: you are playfully pretending to slip a ring on someone's finger, and sitting right beside you are the group's reliable leader and sunshine, completely tagging along for the ride. The whole vibe instantly feels like an intimate, private celebration, doesn't it? BGM, upbeat, fun music returns, but here is the real question that everybody is dying to know. How exactly did the internet react when this particular piece of footage first dropped on social media? Just try to take a wild guess. Naturally, timelines everywhere erupted. ARMY did not waste a single second trying to frame this glorious moment. The comment sections were immediately flooded with enthusiastic reactions. Some said, "I swear the movement is incredibly smooth, and Jungkook is just sitting there letting it happen." Others typed, "Are Namjoon and Hobi acting as the indie marriage witnesses or what?" And my personal favorite, "Let us just pretend the ring is invisible, the gesture is fully valid anyway." Absolutely no one was seriously claiming that a physical ring was involved, but that sickeningly sweet gesture was more than enough to trigger a collective delusion across the entire fandom. Fans' wild imaginations instantly transformed that luxurious Toronto yacht into an exclusive waterfront proposal venue. The creativity of this fandom truly never fails to amaze me every single time. Beyond all the chaos and excitement we all felt, there is one highly fascinating detail about this interaction: Jungkook's reaction. The moment Taehyung's hand executed that famous ring-slipping gesture, Jungkook did not flinch, pull his hand away, or act surprised. He completely allowed Taehyung to play with his fingers as if it were the most ordinary, everyday occurrence in the world. This profound level of comfort and unspoken trust is genuinely what elevates this clip from a simple joke to something that feels incredibly special and intimate. He just sat there, looking completely unbothered while the entire internet was losing its mind over them. But if we dig a little deeper beneath the surface of this viral moment, there is a very specific reason why Toronto has always held such a remarkably special place in the hearts of all Taekook enthusiasts. Toronto has always possessed its very own unique kind of magic. Perhaps it is because they were miles away from the exhausting hustle and bustle of their packed schedules in Korea, but the interactions between Taehyung and Jungkook here felt significantly more liberated. There were no rigid scripts to follow, and no overwhelming pressure to maintain a certain strict image in front of the broadcasting cameras. This particular ring moment stands as a clear testament to their flawless dynamic. They love goofing around with the smallest, most random things, yet it always ends up looking exceptionally sweet simply because their natural chemistry is unmatched. They do not need grand gestures to show how deeply connected they are. These quiet, unguarded seconds speak volumes on their own, proving once again why their bond is so universally adored by millions of fans worldwide. At the end of the day, we know there is no confirmation of a real proposal or couple rings in this specific moment. It was ultimately just Taehyung's playful gesture that happened to be caught on camera at an angle that sparked a massive wave of beautiful misunderstandings. But honestly, isn't that exactly where the true joy of being a dedicated fan lies? We find immense happiness in enjoying simple, everyday interactions that somehow feel deeply meaningful to us. The reality might just be two best friends messing around on a boat, but in the collective eyes of ARMY, Toronto will forever remain the silent witness to this unforgettably sweet and romantic milestone. It is these tiny fragments of joy that keep the fandom thriving, analyzing, and smiling together, proving that sometimes the best stories are the ones we build from just a few seconds of tape. So, that concludes our breakdown of the Taekook Yacht moment in Toronto. Do you think Taehyung was playfully pretending to put a ring on it, or just messing with Jungkook's fingers? Drop your honest opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like if this video made you smile, and make sure you are subscribed to Tea Diary so you won't miss out on any more sweet content. See you in the next video. By ARMY. Purple Heart.